and greeted them with a smile. During their casual conversation, the boss's wife mentioned hunting. The boss suddenly changed his expression, thinking she had said too much, so he quickly explained that hunting was just his hobby. After dinner, the boss invited Jack to go hunting with him the next day. On the surface it looked like neighbors getting to know each other, but in reality the boss wanted to test him. Before leaving he asked, "Have you ever used a gun?" Jack said he once bought one on impulse, but he did not know how to use it at all. Everything was unfolding just as Jack had expected, but the boss was far more cunning than that. The next day they took Jack to a hunting ground. As soon as he stepped out of the car, one of the men fired a loud shot, just to observe Jack's reaction. Then he handed Jack an empty bottle, and told him to place it not far away, but before Jack could walk away. And that was not the end. The boss handed Jack a gun. If Jack managed to hit the bottle, then his claim about not knowing how to use a gun would be a lie. Jack understood the situation perfectly, so he aimed into the air, and intentionally missed. From the way Jack held the gun, the boss concluded he had never used one. Just when I thought that was the boss's only trick, he suddenly answered a phone call in front of Jack, deliberately mentioning the time and place of a shipment. Jack believed he had obtained real information, and immediately reported it to his superiors, not realizing the boss had intentionally leaked the information. He arranged for his men to load a truck full of fish at the warehouse. There were no weapons at all. If Jack and Sarah were really police, they would fall right into the trap. Soon their boss gave them orders. If illegal weapons were discovered, they should coordinate from inside and outside to make the arrest. To prevent the boss from escaping early, Jack and Sarah brought their pistols, and went to the boss's mansion for tea and conversation. But after sitting there for a long time no arrest order arrived. Meanwhile the boss looked extremely pleased with himself.
Benim avda en çok keyif aldığım şey nedir biliyor musun Levent kardeş? Avının tuzağa düşmesini beklemek.
Sarah, who had studied psychology, immediately sensed something was wrong. She quickly said she needed to use the restroom, and insisted Jack come with her. Jack was a bit confused, but followed along anyway. Meanwhile the police had already arrived at the warehouse, ready to capture the entire group. Just as their identities were about to be exposed, Sarah told Jack this was a trap, but Jack insisted he had overheard the information himself, and believed it could not be wrong.
Adam karşımıza geçmiş. Resmen bizimle alay ediyor. Tuzak bu.
At that moment the cunning boss suddenly remembered. Earlier at the restaurant, Sarah had gone to the restroom alone, which did not match the loving couple they claimed to be, so he immediately walked toward the restroom.